Hello friends, a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. As you have already seen, today we are going to work this absolutely beautiful crochet neck piece. I have worked it into colors of my choice and how beautiful it looks. You can add more colors to it and bring more vibrancy to it according to your choice. Work it into the colors that match with your favorite attire, and this will definitely complement your entire look. And the speciality of this pattern is that this pattern is absolutely simple and gets ready within a couple of minutes. So it's a very quick and fast project as well. Also, you can wear it in two ways. See, you can wear this neck piece completely untwisted and then also it will look absolutely beautiful. Else, you can simply twist it like that till you reach your desired twist and then wear it like this, twisted. And believe me, both the ways this looks absolutely astonishingly awesome. For the friends who are joining me here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to the channel. That really motivates, inspires, that keeps us connected. You get a notification each time I post on my channel, and that really helps our channel grow, our community grow. Also, please do follow me on Pinterest, Instagram and Facebook. I have shared the links of this platform in the channel, and also on your screen you can find the links. Please do follow me there. Let's be more connected, more bonded. So here, as usual, I'll be working it with Hobby India crochet thread with colors of my choice, and this is 100% acrylic yarn. I'll be crocheting it with a crochet hook of 2.0 millimeters, a sewing needle with a big eye to sew in the loose ends. Keep few stitch markers handy that will help us on the go, and a cutter or a pair of scissors. Also, for the locking purpose, you can use either cowrie shells or beads of any kind, or for that matter you can add a button as well. So this is up to your choice. So let's get started. So here to begin with, work a slip knot. See, this is non-working end and this is the working end of the yarn. Fold the working end onto the non-working end like this. A loop is work. Just hold this loop with your middle finger and thumb and the rest of the yarn as if you're going to crochet with the rest of the two fingers. Now insert the hook into this loop and pull a loop through it. Simply tighten it up. This is your slip knot work. Now here we're going to work chains. So then here work 101 chains. So just keep counting and keep working chains till you have a total of 101 chains. 5 chains done. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Keep working chains till you have 101 chains, and I'll see you then. And this is my 101 chain. So I have here worked 101 chains all in total, and here into this last chain that you have just worked, put a marker into this last chain just worked. Then work 101 chains again. So begin working 1 2 3 4 5 6. Keep working till you have 101 chains worked, and I'll see you then. Here I have again worked my 101 chains till here, and then on the other end of this one, into this last chain here, insert and work one slip stitch like this. This is what we're going to create over and over. Just keep working 101 chains, then slip into this chain where we have put the marker. Again work 101 chains and slip it into this beginning chain here, into this beginning chain where we have this, the slip knot work, the beginning chain. So we're just going to work to and fro. Again work 101 chains. See here, again I have worked this third repeat of 101 chains from this side, moving towards this end, and then into this chain where we have this marker, insert the hook, drop a loop and work one slip stitch to join it here. Again we're going to work 101 chains, and then we're going to slip into this chain here, right? You can simply slip into any of these top chains, right? So just keep working chains to and fro the same way, and I'll see you after having worked a substantial repeat of this as I require. See here, I have done 24 repeats of this. So I have got 24 such strands with 101 chain in cream color. I had simply put this yarn of different color around this chain here where I was slip stitching. in place of marker for my convenience. And on this end, this is my 24th repeat here, and I'll be joining it here and removing this color, and I'll be adding a new color here. So as usual, so then into any of the top chains here, slip stitch with this last repeat, and here I'll put a knot, and leaving a little tail, I'll cut the thread, secure the knot really well. One color done, and now I'm gonna add a new color. Nextly, I'm going to add this light green color, and so to begin with, we'll just work a slip knot, and we'll add it the same way as we used to add all other chains. So into any of the top chains here, just work a slip stitch to join the new yarn like this, and begin with your 101 chains. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and now here I have worked 101 chains of this green color, and in the similar way on the opposite end into this chain here, I'll simply slip stitch it here like this, work 101 chain, and again into any of the top chains on the strands on this side, you can work a slip stitch, again work 101 chains, and into any of the strands in the top chain, just work a slip stitch. Work it as many times you wish, and I'll see you later. I have here worked enough of both the colors. I have worked 24 strands of cream color and 20 strands of green color, and on this end I have just slip stitched with this last green strand and put a knot, and leave a little longer tail, and leaving a longer tail here, I'll cut the thread and secure the thread, the knot well on this end, right? And here we'll begin working from this end. So nextly, hold it all together like this, all stretched up. I'm just twisting it on this side like this, and we'll first tie this head together. So take out this thread on this side here. We'll begin wrapping the yarn around this head and secure this head first. So hold this entire thing together, and first I'll put kind of a knot like this on this end like this, and now very tightly keep wrapping the yarn around this head properly. Tie it really tight. Thread the needle with this loose end, and now from this end take it on to the other end, slowly by slowly, grabbing a couple strands at a time. We just want this entire thing to be wrapped up properly and tightly, right? And here around a couple of strands, 1 or 2, we'll put a couple knots to secure this end properly. Like this, just secure it into these like this. Secure this loose end into this head on this end like this. Having secured enough, cut that extra thread that is there. So this head is secured. We're going to tie this end as well. So here I have already taken a thread long enough, and I'll just begin wrapping it at around the same distance from this point here. Just wrap it tightly. Make sure that you tie around this yarn for at least 1 inch of this section on both the ends. So just tie it for about 1 inch long near the head like this, leaving a little tail that I'm going to secure. Again with this loose end, I'll thread the needle and put a couple knots here. And now I'm just securing this loose end properly into this tied up thread. See, we have tied both these ends the same way. Now we are going to work the cap for these ends. So let's work the caps. So here to begin with, work a magic ring. I have time and again told that a magic ring is simply a loosened slip knot. So let's work the slip knot, right? See, this is the non-working end and this is the working end. Pull the working end onto the non-working end like this and then hold this loop with your middle finger and thumb and the rest of the yarn with the rest of your 2 fingers as if you're going to crochet. Then insert the hook through this loop and draw up a loop through it like this. This is your magic ring worked, and here is the loose end. If you pull this loose end, you can reduce the size of this ring to your comfort. That we'll be doing later. So then here work 1 chain and into the ring, insert the hook, drop a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both the loops, 1 single crochet is worked. Like this, we are going to work a total of 8 single crochets into the ring. I'll reduce the size even further. Again, work 1 more single crochet into the ring the same way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Having worked 8 single crochets, beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet, not into this chain 1, the climbing chain 1, but beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet, insert the hook, drop a loop, work a slip stitch like this to join this round here. Then work 1 chain here and insert the hook into this next stitch here, drop a loop and work 1 single crochet. And here, before we move any further, put the marker into the very first stitch worked into this round, the first single crochet beneath the 2 loops, right? Then here we have worked 1 single crochet into this first stitch. Now into the next stitch ahead, work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 single crochet into 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets into the next one. This is the pattern. Repeat for this round. Again, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. At the end of the round, we'll be having 12 single crochets, right? 1 single crochet into the next stitch and 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2. One more time, we'll work the repeat. So here 1 single crochet into the next single crochet and 2 single crochets into this last single crochet ahead, 1 and 2. So now we have 12 single crochets worked in round 2. Take out the marker and into this, beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet here, insert the hook, drop a loop, work a slip stitch to join the round 2 here. Now we begin with the round 3, and from round 3 to round 13 I'll be working 10 rounds ahead, and we'll just be working 1 single crochet into every single crochet, just maintaining the number of 12 single crochets into the cap, right? So work 1 chain, insert the hook into the next stitch, drop a loop, work 1 single crochet and put the marker back in place. Always put the marker into the first stitch to locate it without any trouble, right? Then just work 1 single crochet into every single crochet ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And then when you're going to join the round, just beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet into which you have the marker, insert the hook and work 1 slip stitch like this. This is how you're going to work it. Fold it onto this side, it will be easy to work. Again, work 1 chain and work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, put the marker back in place. And the way we have worked this 3rd round here, just keep working rounds, maintaining the number of 12 single crochets into each round till you have a total of 10 rounds with this 12 single crochets. You can work this cap to any length that you desire for this head of your neck piece. So I'll be working 10 more rounds and see you there. See here, I have worked all my single crochets in the last round also. And nextly we're going to slip stitch and join this round. So I'll just take out my marker and into this last stitch, just work one slip stitch like this. And before we work the last round of this cap, we will just put this atop the head of our neck piece. Now here I'm just going to into any of these top loops, grab the yarn, throw it, as I'll be sewing the bead with this thread later. So here I'll keep a little longer tail and then cut the thread, bring it to half like this, and we'll first put our cap atop this head. So here then, through this cap, insert the hook and then pull this thread through it like this. And now simply bring the cap down the head. Pull it with the help of the hook. I'll just drag it down like this. It's well placed atop the head. And now we're going to work the last round of slip stitches around this head. So again, grab your stitches and into the next single crochet, work one slip stitch like this a little tightly, and here put a marker into the first stitch to mark the stitch properly. Again, into the next single crochet, work a slip stitch a little tightly, one slip stitch, work a slip stitch into the next single crochet, work a slip stitch into the next single crochet. We're just working a round of slip stitches. Work one slip stitch into the next single crochet a little tightly, work one slip stitch into the next single crochet beneath the two loops, little tightly, rotate and work one slip stitch into the next single crochet tightly, one slip stitch into the next single crochet tightly, one slip stitch into the next single crochet, then work one slip stitch into the next single crochet, one slip stitch into the next single crochet ahead, and one slip stitch into this last single crochet ahead, and then into this beginning slip stitch insert the hook and work one more slip stitch to join this round here like this. Here put a knot and leaving a little tail, cut the thread, tighten it up, take out the marker. So this head is well placed atop this head here, and see how neat and clean it looks. Sew in this loose end into the cap, right? Also sew in this loose end into the cap. Just sew in this loose end into this cap neatly and cut that extra thread. With this loose end here, I'll first put a knot. I'll sew the bead atop this end here. So here I have thread my needle with this long loose end, and now I'll just add the bead atop it. I'll keep it horizontally like this and then just sew it, placing it like this atop here from this side. Just a couple knots and the bead is secured atop this end neatly. So the bead is well put, and I'll just put a couple knots here and secure this loose end. Into this head neatly. The bead is well put and the thread is secured. Cut that extra thread that is there. And now we'll work a loop atop this next head that befits this bead properly. So atop this head in this magic ring, I'm just going to tie my thread. I'll just put a couple knots here. Put a couple knots to secure the thread atop this cap here. And then we'll work our loop here. Now just inserting my hook in the center and taking out on this end, and now we'll work the loop. So then work chains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I have worked 8 chains, and now I'll first pass my bead through it. So what I'll do, work a slip stitch at the base of this thing that you have worked like this, and keep your hook there only so it will be all tight. Now pass the bead through it if it passes easily. Yes, this is the right size, so I'll just go for 8 chains, right? Having worked 8 chains, I have slipped at the base of this or at the top of this cap, and then work 1 chain and turn, and we'll just work single crochets into this to give it a more finished look. Around this loop, work single crochets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one here 8. And now at the base of this, I'll just work a slip stitch to join it here. See, this loop is worked. Now I'll just secure the loose ends into this cap neatly. Let's once more check if it's correct for the bead. The bead should easily pass through it. See, it's tight and secure. I'll just secure these loose ends into this cap here. See, the bead is well put on the top of this head, and this loop is well worked at the top of the next head, and the two befit absolutely beautiful, and they just lock properly. When you're going to wear it, you can wear this neck piece just like this, or you can simply twist it, or you can twist it and wear it like this. Both the ways, this beautiful neck piece looks absolutely astonishing. I absolutely loved working this beautiful neck piece with you. Have fun learning, have fun crocheting. See you next time. Much love and light to you all.